Hey everyone, welcome to Excel Insider. Today we will look at two simple ways to count checkboxes in Microsoft Excel 365. This is really useful for tracking progress in to-do lists, project plans, or any interactive sheet. For this tutorial, we have a list of tasks with their checkboxes in column B, and our goal is to count how many checkboxes are checked. Let's get started. In first method, we will link each checkbox to a cell and use the COUNTIF function to count the checked boxes. COUNTIF function counts the number of cells within a range that meet a single condition. Let's begin. First, right-click on the first checkbox. In this case, our first checkbox is in cell B2. Right-click and select Format Control. This opens up Format Control dialog box. Select the Control tab and click on the input field beside cell link. In this input field, type the matching empty cell in column C. For example, the matching empty cell for the checkbox in cell B2 is cell C2. Click OK. By doing this, it links the checkbox in cell B2 to the cell in cell C2. When the checkbox in cell B2 is checked, it displays true in cell C2, and when unchecked, it displays false. Now repeat this for each checkbox in column B, linking it to the cell next to it in column C. To save some time, I have already done this beforehand. Now I will just check and uncheck few boxes for our next step. With that done, now to count how many boxes are checked in any empty cell of your choice, I'll go for cell C13. Type this formula, equals COUNTIF. For the first argument, select the lookup range. In this case, our lookup range is from cell C2 to C11. Before we continue, here's a useful tip. If you've got a bigger list, just expand the range. For example, if you have a list up till C100, use C2 to C100 instead of C2 to C11, and Excel will keep counting any new task you add. Now, after the first argument, press comma, and for the second argument, we will select the criteria. In this case, I will type in true as we are looking for the checked boxes. Close the bracket and press enter. There you go. The cell now displays the total number of checkboxes, and this number will update automatically as checkboxes are checked or unchecked. Let's move to the second method. In second method, we will create a simple VBA macro, Visual Basic for Application macro, to automatically count all checkboxes on the sheet without needing to link them to cells individually. Let's see how it works. Before we begin, first ensure the Developer tab is visible. To do that, right-click on any tab at the top and select Customize the ribbon option. This opens up Excel Options window. In the Customize ribbon, on the right-hand side, scroll all the way down and check the Developer box and click OK. As a result, Developer tab should be visible. Now click on the Developer tab. In the Code section, select Visual Basic. This opens up VBA Editor. At the top, click Insert and select Module. This opens up a new module window. In the new window, type this code. Let's understand what's going on in this code. The first line starts a new function named Count Checked, followed by the second and the third line creates a variable to represent each checkbox and to hold the returning count. In the fourth line, an initial count is set to 0. After that, in the fifth line, a for loop starts that goes through every checkbox. Inside the for loop, the first line checks if the checkbox is ticked and adds 1 to the total, followed by the next line to move to the next checkbox in the loop. In the second last line, assigns the final count to the function's output, and finally, in the last line, ends the function. Now we will close the VBA editor and return to the worksheet. In cell C2 or any empty cell, type the formula that we have just created, equals count checked, and close the bracket, and then press enter. And that's it. The cell now displays the total number of checked boxes on the entire sheet. So there you have it. two different ways to count checkboxes in Excel. Download the workbook link below. Visit Excel Insider for more Excel and Google Sheet tutorials. Feel free to comment your questions and feedback. Thanks for watching.